What is up guys, EpicMedz here and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. In this video I'm going to be giving you my build and guide for Crunch, and as you can see this deck is a bit of a hybrid one. You've got a lot of health, you've got a lot of armor, and you've got a lot of damage going in as well. We're going to start off with a health potion, a mana potion, and a strike token. Now at the beginning of the game I recommend you jungle a lot with Crunch, and in general throughout the whole match that you play, because it's going to help you get ahead of the enemy team and make sure that you can finish your build much quicker and just overall make you stronger. Now after all of that I decided to go back to base to get some upgrades. 3 points to spend, and the first one that I got was the Sage's Siphon, and what that basically does is every hit you get on a jungle minion you're gonna get 8 health back, and that's gonna help out a lot when there's a lot of them in a single camp. And after a bit of jungling I decided to go back to base again to get our first early game item, and that is gonna be the Madstone gem, and we're not gonna put anything in that just yet. Now the first bit of action came on the right lane. Revenant doing some good damage on the Murdoch, just about steals my kill, but I don't mind getting assists because we get our first kill of the game anyway on the enemy Yin, and we're also gonna get a nice assist on the enemy Greystone. He's trying to run away, he's got absolutely no chance. We destroy him, and I killed the gold buff as well. And they've really done some good changes to the gold buff. They've made it easier to kill and give the same XP. And as you can see, FaZe is doing some crazy work on that Murdoch. Very much deserved that kill. FaZe is actually a really good new hero. Epic Games added to the game. Very fun to play and very powerful as well. Now after that I decided to go back to base because I've got 6 points to spend and finish off that Madstone gem with 3 minor strikes. We're also going to get the Flashfire Piston and put 1 minor Kinetic into that. Now we've got a team fight going on in left lane with FaZe is doing some crazy damage once again, rooting everybody in the world. The enemy FaZe does her blind, but it doesn't really make a difference because we get a kill anyway. Now after we get that assist I'm actually going to go back to base to get some upgrades. 3 points to spend, and we're going to finish off that Flashfire Piston that we have, and the early game items that we've got here we're going to just discard them once we have enough card points to get some better items. They're just to help us get the edge early. Now here we've got another team fight in the middle. Gadget places a perfect ultimate. We get an assist on the enemy FaZe and we get a kill on the enemy Revenant. Now after that I decided to go back to base once again to get some upgrades, and we're actually going to discard our early game items. Like I said, once you've got the card points you don't really need them. They're just there to help you out. We're going to go with the Berzerker drive, which is going to give us some attack speed and some power as well as some mana regen. And we're going to get the Celestine diamond as well for some more damage. It's also going to give us some mana regen and some extra mana. It's going to help us out a lot because Crunch is a ability based hero. Now we're absolutely destroying the enemy Revenant. We get our 4th kill of the game. We've got Greystone coming in out of nowhere, and I've got the green buff on as well, so basically once I take enough damage it's gonna explode on that Greystone for my 5th kill of the game. A very simple one to take. And after all of that action once again decide to go back to base to get an upgrade, and we're gonna finish off that Celestine diamond with 2 more major strikes. We're beginning to build some crazy damage. Now yet another team fight, middle lane this time. Gideon does a nice ultimate. I decide not to chase those guys. When I see Yin is absolutely out of position, use my left crunch, which is just a crazy ability. One of the most important abilities for crunch for me because it gives you some more cleave damage and it's going to help you clear stuff, and it gives a little bit of a slow as well. Go for the divine health on that Guardian's ward to begin building some damage. Now Gideon with another ultimate that is very well placed, get an assist, and watch this, that's my favourite kill of the game, just coming out of nowhere, destroying the enemy Revenant. And here FaZe once again uses that blind. I think they need to like have an option to change the blind to a black variant as well, because I mean people that have been playing this game in the night have some serious eye strain. But yeah, that's our 8th and final kill of the game. After that, 7 juicy points to spend. We're going to finish off that Guardian's Ward with major cost, divine health, getting some crazy stats right now. Good attack speed, good damage, good health, and we still haven't even begun building our armor just yet. Now, we're going to get our final assist of the game on the enemy Murdoch. Again, using that green buff to help me do some crazy damage. And right after that, after a bit of jungling as well, go back to base to get some upgrades. Tempered plate, we're putting a lesser health into that. We've got some really good health right now. Now after this, I decided to really just begin jungling like only, because I mean we're in a good position. I was just trying to max out our build, and as you can see, what you want to be aiming for in the top left corner of the screen is it's only 30 minutes, but I got 130 minion farm, and that's what we're going to be going for. Those kind of big figures above the hundreds, and it's going to help you out a lot to finish builds. Another thing I recommend is killing the enemy team's jungle, because it's going to disrupt their junglers. They won't be able to get the cards they need, and you can go ahead and kill their Amber Link as well, which is going to make sure they get less card points from like there. I think the I'd have no idea how often the Amber Link comes, but it's really useful. But anyway, after annoying the enemy team in the jungle, I decided to go back to base, get a guard on that tempered plate just to get a bit more closer to the final build. And we go back to base one last time to get one more guard into that tempered plate, and we actually don't finish the build here. All you need to put now is a tuned barrier with a barrier and a lesser health. These cards are the old variants, I couldn't find the new ones, but the stats are different. And finally a stinger boost with a basic mana and a minor kinetic. And as I say that, you've got the full build in the description below, and I have the agora.gg link as well. Anyway, that is going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to drop a like, comment down below if you're going to be using the crunch build, if you have any other tips, and don't forget to subscribe to know when my content comes out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and peace.